With many parents concerned about swine flu, Lowell Superintendent of Schools Chris Scott took time to outline the school's response for a possible pandemic.
Thank you, Frank. I think it is important to note that the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education is working closely not only with the Lowell Public Schools Department but with schools across the Commonwealth, and they've been very helpful, very supportive. At this time, there is no children within the Lowell Public Schools who are experiencing who have the swine flu or who are experiencing those flu-like symptoms. So that's important to note as well. We are asking all of our families and our community at large to please use common sense. Please wash your hands frequently. When you cough, please cover your mouth. All the things that your grandmother and mother have taught you. Really, that's basically the biggest prevention. Those steps that you need to take, just basic hygiene at this time. And again, to reiterate what Frank said, this is, although we're taking this obviously very seriously, it is the flu. And as unpleasant as that is, it is important that we lower the level of anxiety in our community at large. That it is important to note that working with our health department, our medical officials, and with all of the supports that we have within the city and in the Commonwealth, we will get through this, and we need to remain calm and work with the professionals who know and can inform us what next steps will be taken. It is true that we do have procedures in place if in fact there is a student in our schools or a staff member who comes down with the swine flu. The Department of Elementary and Secondary Ed have closure plans put in place, so if you have a student or a staff member at your school that comes down with the flu, that step will be taken. At this point in time, those communications have been made to us as recently as yesterday, and they are in constant communication with us. At this time, there's no other report, though, in the Commonwealth of a student or a staff member having the swine flu in the public system.
Are you seeing any parents pulling kids out of school or anything like that, even though there is no case of this one, concerned about an overreaction by some parents?
I guess that's really, yes, and that's really why I wanted just to say that we just need to remain calm, put it in perspective, and although, again, we're deeply concerned and taking it very seriously, but at the same time, I think we need to remain calm and realize that at this point in time, it is not, as Frank said, an epidemic in the city of Lowell or even in the, in this area of the Commonwealth. So all precautionary measures have been taken. Another question that has been asked of me is the mother of the children works in one of our schools for Lowell Public Schools. She did not return to work as per our request, and actually her good common sense, she stayed home with her children. So she has not returned to work, nor will she until she's cleared by the health department. So I think that's another point that needs to be clarified.
In the sense of the anxiety that's out there that you're trying to calm, how many calls are you getting, how many people are pulling kids out of school, and I know that's not what you want to see happen.
Right.
Give us a sense of what's the reaction has been.
I think at this point in time, level heads are prevailing. People aren't pulling their kids out of school. They're calling, asking. They want to be informed. That's why I thought it was really important that we have this press conference today so that we can reach out to our community and tell them that it is okay, that we are working together as a team here to address this critical health care issue. But at this point in time, steady as you go. Level heads need to prevail, and all of our kids, all of our staff, everybody needs to continue on and come to work and focus on the task at hand, which is student achievement.
What's been the attendance rate this week? Is it different than was the week before the vacation?
No, it's not. And that's the message. We are taking calls at the central office and in our individual schools, working with our families to inform them with all the information. And many of you I met with, at my office when this was announced that the testing was being done. And I appreciate the opportunity to meet with you, just to reach out to our community, to share the information that we had at that time, and to calm concerns.
For up-to-date information on swine flu, go to lowellsun.com/health for local, national, and international coverage. At Lowell City Hall, Bridget Scrumenti for lowellsun.com.